Hey, and welcome to the Landlord Tenant Show and other stuff with Miss Arindy and Miss Keita. We thank you for joining us. And today's topic, we're going to talk about spending and investing. Because I realize, well, we both realize the two of us, we got a lot of stuff. We're close having folk and we like to make sure we look good, but at the end of the day, what are we doing that for? I don't know, but I realize I need to purge, and even when I purge, I still got stuff. I even got clothes that still have tags on it. So that's what we're going to discuss today, is the spending habits as well as investing, because really I think we do more than we supposed to, for reasons that really benefits other people but not really benefiting us. And at the end of the day, you talk about inflation. To me, inflation is a delusion for people to sit here and raise prices to make it look like the dollar is weaker and all this other stuff. I think it's BS, but that's just my opinion. It's not a fact or whatnot. I will say do your research. But in your research, understand that when people start making those type of moves as far as raising prices, why is that happening? What's the real reason behind it? And they're not really going to tell you the truth about it. That's just my opinion. You can do your own research. But anyway, you want to chime in, Miss Rindy?
Nope.
She said no.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like, how you gonna act, man? You gotta chime in. I can't do this by myself.
I think a lot of spending is done out of fear. A lot of spending is done out of boredom. And a lot of spending is done out of
There's lack of knowledge, probably.
yeah.
And I'm saying lack of knowledge, like, understanding resources and those things that are available. Because really, we don't have to really be spending really too much of anything.
I think a lot of us are on a fast track for life, and we fail to realize that what really matters is the basics.
Food, shelter, and clothing.
Yeah, because if you get caught up on like social media or other people around you, which is caught up on social media, so it's the same thing,
right?
Like your friends and family members are social media for you, I think we actually overdo it in all areas. Like if we really, like back in the day with our parents,
right?
If you grew up in the 80s and the 90s, then you had that mother that on the weekends, all the clothes was washed,
right?
Or
hung up on the line.
Yeah, but it was laundry day.
Yeah, it was laundry day.
There was a such thing as laundry day.
And it was cleaning day.
And we had dressers.
Right.
We had hangers.
What are you trying to say? People didn't have
dressers?
We
used hangers and we had dressers. No, there's this growing epidemic that people are living out of bags.
I'm sorry, what?
Bags.
I didn't get that memo.
Bags.
So we don't get a bedroom suit.
No.
That has a dresser and a chest.
What's that?
And
people
a mirror.
Are living like scavengers with a lot of stuff. You ever go past a lot of homeless people on the street or like ride down certain homeless areas?
Uh-huh.
And they have a bunch of stuff on side them, don't they?
Yeah, like those dollar plaid bags.
Yeah, that's how people living now. They go to the laundromat, they throw everything in, and then they throw everything in the dryer, and they throw everything back in the bag. And then all week long, they digging through this bag.
Without folding them or anything.
Yeah, they just digging through it, scavenging. Where's that gray shirt at? Oh, give me the other bag. Where's that gray shirt at?
I can't find the other sock.
Yeah.
Where's the match to this sock?
They don't sort their clothes out. Like, we have time for everything but what we need to make time for. And I believe if we made time for those things, we would actually be able to pay attention to the overconsumption.
True.
Like, if you actually washed your clothes, folded them, put them up, then you would actually be like, okay, I can't add nothing else to this closet. Okay, you don't need another red shirt. Okay, you done bought these pants 3 times. Don't buy them again, okay? All because they were dirty, down in a bag somewhere. You couldn't find them, so you bought another pair, and it's going from generation to generation. People are not clean.
That's problematic.
They buy cleaning supplies,
but they don't utilize them.
Let me tell you, when I was heavy in my cleaning business, I would go to people's houses and they would have some of the best shit. I'm like, oh my God. And that shit would be dusty as hell. Yes. I'm talking about cleaning supplies. Like, ma'am.
No Murphy's oil.
No, ma'am, you have all of this.
But you don't use it.
You're not using it. So I use it. I use it. Hey, I'm using your stuff. I'm not using my stuff.
Because it got dust on it.
Yeah, we're going to use your stuff.
Because you ain't using it.
Because you're not using it. I even rinse the bottles off and get the dust off of them for you.
So it can look like you've been using it. So you can
be like, hey, don't forget you got this right here, up under the cabinet. The same thing, just this is for the windows, and this is for the tub. And, everybody is like, they so caught up on social media that they forgot how to live in real life. Like, they forgot what means anything. Like, what's the basics? Like, life is not all about your fashion, your eyelashes, and your damn wigs. It's not. It goes way beyond.
Say that again so the people in the back can hear you. I need you to say that again.
Life is not about your wigs, your eyelashes,
and your fashion.
And your fashion. Your makeup,
Oh, yeah.
It's not about that. It's especially if your house is dirty. I don't want to hear nobody say they bored. Don't say it. I'm going to slap the shit out of you. You're not bored. I could give you something to do.
Oh, in your own stuff.
In your own house.
Yeah.
Start by washing the walls down. Cleaning that microwave out.
Oh, don't talk about the microwave.
Y'all keep heating up stuff in the microwaves.
Clean it, please.
Sick. Like, you sick because you eating up old food on top of old food on top of old fumes.
Yeah. Old.
Yeah.
I can't stand a dirty microwave.
They just gonna throw it out and buy a new one.
Or cover the doggone plate when you're heating it up. That's what this for.
What's that?
You know what? The splatter thing.
They sell them at the Dollar Tree.
They sell them. I know.
They $1.
Right.
They ain't buying them.
And they come 2 in a pack.
They ain't buying them.
Well, no, 2 in a pack was probably at Meyer.
You think you too good.
Oh, I think I'm too good.
Yeah. You using one of them, you gonna cover your food. What you trying to say? Why you covering your food?
So the splats will go on.
Splats.
But you gotta wash that too now. You can't keep heating it up with the same stuff that. Okay, I'm just saying you gotta wash that too.
Oh, you gotta clean that.
You gotta clean that too.
You don't just keep throwing it in the microwave.
No, you can't keep throwing it in the microwave. No, you gotta clean it. Cause my thing is, if it's spaghetti, and that's the thing.
People don't clean inside their ovens. The ovens be so black. They don't burn stuff. It be Christmas dinner from last year burnt on that boy.
You know what?
You be like, why every time you heat up something, my eyes burn? Like, girl. Knock the dust. When you sweep the floor, you supposed to knock the dust off your baseboards. You supposed to do that. You supposed to hit the baseboards.
Yeah, but they don't even hit it with the broom, but also a mop.
When you clean your toilet,
also a mop.
You supposed to clean the whole toilet.
Yeah, but they don't. No, because
The
I mean,
feet part,
yeah, do it down at the bottom,
right there in the front,
where
too.
them little knobs are, where where it's holding it down.
You supposed
Yeah,
to
you're supposed to
clean
get that.
around
Yeah, you
and
supposed
on the side,
right. You supposed to do all that,
Being
and the
a
back of
property-
it too. The back of it.
I be so embarrassed for just. I can only speak on my race. I really can speak on all races because I've cleaned for all of them. Let me just let you black people know you are not the only nasty, dirty, trifling people. Okay? You all are. Whether you be white, black, Indian, Puerto Rican. I've cleaned for all of them. And at the same level of triflingness. Like, are you serious? Like, and then want to tip you like a couple dollars. I'd be like, baby, use that on some pine saw.
Like, we can, you know what? I got a Sam's Club card. We can get you a nice big one.
But even if they had it, and you know, the Indian women is the main ones that'll be like, oh, what did you use to clean the counter to get the turmeric and shit off?
You don't know what to use?
Hold up.
Sorry.
When I whip out what I use, oh, I have some of that. I said, let the chemical work for you. See, we so fast in everything we do that we clean like microwaves too. We think everything's supposed to be clean in 60 seconds. No, ma'am.
Sometimes you gotta let it sit.
Let it sit for a minute.
Yeah,
let it marinate.
So it can
do
what it's supposed to do.
You can't just throw seasoning salt on your chicken and throw it in the grease, can you?
No, because it's not gonna be tasty. You gotta let it sit in the seasoning.
You gotta clean your house like you season chicken.
You gotta let it sit for a minute.
Let it sit for a minute.
That's just like even with little powder on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
You know.
Girl, these carpets look like.
I know, but you know what? You really should. But you know what? You really should get your carpet clean ever so often.
Girl, you know when the carpet get clean? When they move by the landlord.
But even if it's your own house, you still should get your carpet clean.
They're not doing that.
Tear that doggone. Nope. I'm about to cuss. Tear that thing up.
Nope.
Tear the carpet up. You get your hardwood floors together.
They not paying for that.
Oh, it's not that hard.
They're not paying for that, Lakita.
It's not that hard. I don't understand.
No, they're not.
What are we doing?
They're not paying for that. They'll rather buy a wig.
Wait a minute. So okay.
They'll rather buy an outfit than clean the outfit. I ain't got nothing to wear. Yes, you do.
You got plenty to wear. But yes, I wore that before. Somebody gonna say I wore that.
No, they ain't. Social media is so fast, they can't tell. They cannot keep up. It's so many of y'all on there. I don't know who wore what, and nobody else do either.
Right.
They're not gonna be like, oh, she wore that 2 times because I bought it.
Right.
I'm going to wear it 2 more times.
Right.
And 2 more times after that. And 2 more times after that. I don't know how many times. It just might be my favorite, my weekend sweater. It just might be. I may put this on every Friday.
You know what?
I'm just saying. Over consuming.
Yeah.
Over consuming.
But who are we trying to impress though? Because I mean, at the end of the day, as long as I'm clean.
Nope.
I can't be. As long as I'm clean.
They ain't even clean. They just throw them new clothes on.
With the tags on.
Yep. Fresh out the bag.
Can we wash it first?
That's where that ring around the collar come from. You remember that?
Oh.
You see people at school like, you play too much.
You wore that before, didn't you?
You don't. That neck done got rubber burnt on. You not cleaning your neck.
Oh, my grandma used to get on my brother about that. Clean that neck. That neck look black.
Yeah. That neck is black. That neck is not supposed to be like that. Bad. How'd you washing up?
What was that product they used to have where it was specifically for ring around the collar? What was the name of that stuff? Whisk.
See,
it was Whisk. Whisk was specifically for the ring around the collar.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to use that to make sure you get that dirt out.
We went to private school. Oh. So we wore white shirts.
So you had to make sure that was clean.
Your neck better be clean. My mama will beat you in the neck. She'll punch you in your neck like, pow, pow. Go in there and wash your neck. You like, oh my God. My brother got beaten in the neck a couple times.
Because it's always the boys.
Because how are you in there cleaning up and you didn't clean your neck. Don't make mama come in there and wash your grown ass up.
Ooh, and that would be with a hard brush.
She about to make you gonna bleed, nigga. You gonna want to be, excuse me. You gonna want to be.
I know. I done slipped up a couple of times on the previous podcast.
Listen,
it's okay. It's
listen
okay.
Here.
It
Y'all
be that
know
way.
what I'm talking about. Y'all done had some siblings with black necks. If it ain't yourself.
right.
You know?
No, you done got in trouble for it.
You done got in trouble for it, you know?
Man.
But if we just like, we overconsume, we buy stuff, even in the groceries, we buy stuff and we have to throw so much stuff away because instead of cooking, we be like, I'm just going to buy some. I'm just going to buy some.
And it's really gluttonous.
Yeah.
It's gluttonous.
Yeah, it is.
And the thing about it is, we shouldn't even be to that point of food. And I get preparing for whatever, but like if you cook, that's one thing. But if you got stuff at the house, but yet you're going out to wherever, be it a restaurant, a fast food joint.
And that's why your stomach be hurting. Because these people are overworked.
Yeah. Because
we overconsume.
Yeah.
And they hate you. They're not happy to see you coming. The owner is, but the workers hate you.
Yeah.
They see you coming, they be like, dude, why does A, B, C, D, E, F, G cook and cook?
Right.
You ain't gonna come order 7 burgers. Like, dude, girl, listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but the favorite place for me to eat is at home.
Because you know what you put in it.
I have an attitude when I have to eat out in the streets. I'm not the happy consumer. I'm like, oh, nah, I can't get home and get me a salad real quick. You know, because the air fryer, hey, boom, throw the meat in there, grab your lettuce out. Come on now.
Yeah.
Cut up some onions and stuff prior to, so you could just open up that bowl and da-da-da. There you go.
Throw that in there.
Yeah, I do that. I have stuff cut up. Cut it up. So if I want a salad, it's only going to take me a couple minutes to put me a salad together. You know?
Yeah, it don't take long.
And I'm going to tell you something. My stomach not going to be hurting.
Because you know what you put in it.
Yeah. Yeah. These people, girl, if people really knew, they would stay at home and eat.
But hell, don't nobody even know how to cook.
But you remember at home, when we used to go out when we were younger, it was a treat.
Yeah, it was. It was.
It was a treat. Oh, somebody got an A. You
right.
know, somebody got on the honor roll.
And then you go on the big boys.
Yeah, it's somebody's birthday. Eli's brothers.
Right. Going to big boys.
I'm getting the fish and chips.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm going to see if mama going to let me get that, what you call that? That hot fudge sundae, brownie sundae.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
we wasn't in no Chick-fil-A line.
No
Burger King line.
Oh my gosh.
No McDonald's line.
And you know what? That
you got stuff
Popeye's
like,
line.
You got stuff like that if y'all like had to go to the doctor's office and they done kept you too long and your mama like, I gotta get these kids something, child, until I feed them. You know, so you like
something to carry them over.
You like, yes.
Ma, can I get that McDonald's burger?
Can I get some nuggets?
Right.
Can I get a Big Mac? You can't handle a Big Mac.
Ooh. Man.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't even handle a Whopper at one time.
Please.
You look.
A Whaler.
Oh, I remember the Whaler.
No. I worked at Burger King and somebody was like, let me get a Whaler. I said, sir, I don't know what that is. I had no idea what
that was the way they called a fish sandwich.
Girl, I didn't know what that was. I was like, what is that? My manager could not stop laughing.
That's the fish sandwich.
It's a fish sandwich. I'm like, y'all play too much.
But do you remember McDLT?
Yes.
The cold side cold and keep the hot side hot. That's before they got rid of styrofoam.
Do you remember the Little Caesars used to be Pan Pan?
Oh, the baby Pan
Pizza
Pan?
Pizza.
Yeah.
It was Pizza. It came with 2.
Right, it did. It did. It had it was a long thing.
Long thing with the bag.
It wasn't just
pizza.
Yep.
It was always 2. Now it's whatever.
$5 one pizza.
It ain't even $5.
No I'm sorry, it's $6 now.
Yeah.
Or $5.99. Yeah, whatever.
$5.99? Are you out of your mind? Remember that?
Oh my
Girl,
God.
my mom was here right now. She would be like, overconsumption.
Yeah. Because it's too much.
Because my mother was the type, we had a garden.
Mm-hmm. My grandparents had a garden.
Yeah, we had a garden. My mother did preserves.
Yeah, my godmother did
Southern.
peach preserves because she had a peach tree. Oh my gosh.
See, I'm stuck because I was raised by a Southern mother in the city. But I wasn't raised like I was in the city. So people will always be like, where y'all from? Well, down the street.
Well, because you don't talk.
I know, I don't.
You don't talk.
But
like
if the person that taught you how to talk is from Leland, Mississippi, and was shipped up here to be with her parents, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once she was damn near grown, how you think I'm supposed to talk?
I don't know. I just know.
Girl, I don't get better. Lakita. I was
you still struggle with something. I be laughing at you though.
I do.
You struggle with my mother's name. It's just the funniest
My
thing.
sisters be like, girl. I be like, girl. They be like, girl. I'm like, that's what I said. No, you said girl.
Girl. You get
girl.
Two syllables?
Whatever. Blame my mama. It's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
I try so hard to deal with you Northerners.
You know what? It's okay.
I'm going back south.
It's okay.
I ain't never been to Mississippi a day in my life.
Really?
Never.
Well, I can't trip because the only time I went was when I came out of basic training and we did tech school down in Gulfport, Mississippi. Now, the funniest thing, see, I have a problem with Mississippi. Let me just say that. The only reason why I have an issue with Mississippi is because the lady that when we was getting on the plane, she said, what part of Mississippi are you going to? I was like, I'm going to Gulfport. She said, oh, okay. She said, because northern Mississippi, she said, they don't like black people. And northern Mississippi, period, they have a lot of the old laws on the books. Yeah. And then come to find out, so my mom found out she was adopted when she was 54. And so, I know, right? So, she didn't, yeah, I know, it's crazy. But anyway, come to find out her biological grandparents, her grandfather was from Mississippi. So, we have a place. I mean, I don't know what they got down there, who's down there as far as relatives, because we're still, in the searching portion of it. We only know the ones up here, but I know the ones down there. I mean, I'm saying down there in Mississippi. I'm like, I don't even want to go and find out who down there, because I mean, I just have a thing with Mississippi, because to me they have that back street or backwoods mentality that I struggle with. I can't even front about that. And I'm not knocking anybody who's from Mississippi or whatever, but my thing is there's a hesitancy only because I don't know. And I think when you're not from there and you don't know
the way
it's been portrayed, it just is like, come on now, what's going on? Because I know they were still having separate prom king and prom queen, white prom king, prom queen, black prom king, prom queen, and all that other stuff. And like I said, there's still old laws on the books that to me needs to be changed.
I know. I used to hear my mother talk to her grandmother and her sister, because her sister still stay there. I still got a lot of family in Leland, Mississippi.
Really?
Yeah, on my mother's side.
Okay.
And my mother used to talk to them like, dude, y'all need to leave there. Like, y'all need to leave. Like,
wow.
Why are y'all still there, And it's because that's all they know.
Right.
Like, they don't know nothing different. And I remember my cousin calling me trying to move up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, if you ready,
right,
this is different. Because
yeah.
y'all definitely are like 30 years behind us.
You know what?
I'm just saying, like, when they came to visit, we was like, who are these people? Who these people?
You say Hoppo.
Who these people?
Who this woman?
Yeah.
Who this woman?
Yeah. That's how I felt.
When
they came to visit. Like, because they were definitely different than us.
Wow.
You know, and my mother was looking at us like
Stone face.
like, yeah.
I tried to tell
like
you.
I saved y'all. Thank you.
Uh,
Appreciate you. Definitely born in the North.
and proud to say it. Okay.
But me and my brother mannerism is different. My brother was born in Mississippi.
Oh, your older brother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's different.
Really?
Yeah.
How much older is he?
Only 5 years, but he's that yes sir type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I say yes, sir. Yes,
no,
ma'am.
it's a difference.
Oh. Okay.
I say yes, sir, and stuff like that too, but it's a difference.
Okay.
It's a big difference. If you go to the South, you'll see that it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely he was definitely more respectable to white folks than I was.
Gotcha.
Okay? We're definitely different. Like, I treat white folks like black folks. You're no different than me, babe. Okay? You got a slit like I got a slit. Okay?
Right.
The end. But you're not superior to me.
Right.
But he treated them like they was.
I got you.
And I didn't. And he used to be like, why you acting like that? I'm like, don't tell me how to act. I don't have to act at all. What's this,
Right.
mister?
You know what?
I don't have to act at all. I don't have to act. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. Everybody acting for free.
They can't be acting too much for free because they still spending, making everybody else rich. And I think
But they acting for free, Lakita. They acting for free. I'm finna go dress up and take 54 pictures, post them on the gram, and don't get that background. I'm scared. Y'all need to clean them backgrounds up.
I know that's real.
Them backgrounds are scary.
No, them.
You look fly as I don't know what, but that kitchen or them blinds, y'all spending, but y'all spending on all the wrong things. Spending on turning your house into a home.
Do they know what that means?
No. But I can tell them.
But here's the thing, though. Even when they're renting, they're not going to sit there and turn a house into a home.
No.
Because they're renting. In their mind, they're like, shoot, I'm going to leave anyway.
They don't turn the house into a home when they buying. It don't matter. It's certain people that will, but it's a large... I mean, you'll ride past there and be like, this is a really nice house. And you get in there and be like, I'm
feeling uncomfortable.
I'm gonna go get the rest of the stuff out of my car. And get your car pull off like,
I'll be back. There you go. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Y'all drink?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and don't come back.
Nope. I ain't coming back. You won't get me in the basement. Seriously. Yep.
That's crazy though.
Girl, I'm telling you.
People will spend money on
some of the
everything
stuff,
but what they supposed to spend the money on.
Period.
And then they complain why they don't have no money. They'll complain on why they don't have any money.
Me and my sister sat down and talked about our spending. And she always would be like, you always got some new shoes. You always this, you always that. And I would tell her, like, those are not new shoes. I just work so much that I don't get a chance to wear my clothes. I'm always in like painted clothes or, you know, logo clothes. You know, I'm never like, you know. So when I do, people be like, oh, you just got that? No, ma'am. These shoes are 3 years old. I've worn them 3 times, but they're 3 years old.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I told her, I said, you know, you can have the same stuff that I have. I say, how many packs of cigarettes do you smoke in 1 week? She said 7.
Oh, wow.
I said,
so that's a pack a day.
That's $70.
I don't even know how much cigarettes cost.
They $10 a pack.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I remember when they was just because my friend used to buy something for her mom. They used to be like $3 and some change.
Girl, $3.50. That was years ago.
That's my point. We were like teenagers then.
Yeah, that was I remember that. That was years ago. I've never been able to smoke cigarettes. I tried. I really did. And that was like, I almost died.
Now, see, I can't even front. I remember there was a guy, one of my brother's friends.
Not right.
No, they're not. I wouldn't try him now. Oh, heck nah. Oh, hell nah. No. I remember a friend of my brother's, he had left a pack of Newports. It was when I was a teenager, and I called myself had them or whatever, and I would smoke a cigarette every now and again or whatever, like I'm stressed.
Ooh, and they get you high so fast.
But wait a minute, no. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm one of them people. I don't like addictions. It's just I'm not knocking anybody. I don't want things to overtake me. Yeah. So I remember being in the military, and I remember this guy. We was at this fish fry at somebody's house, and he gave me a cigarette. I was like, okay, I puffed it or whatever. He gave me another one back to back. And I'm like, okay, smoking 2 cigarettes. I started craving cigarettes. I was like, you know what? I can't do that. We're not doing that because Lakita would not be addicted to anything. We're not doing that. Not at all. I refuse. And I refuse.
Girl, I stole one of my auntie's cigarettes because I thought she was so cool the way she was smoking. She was so cool. And I went in the bathroom and I said, I always wanted to smoke cigarettes like Billie Holiday and what's her name? Marilyn Monroe. You know, they had the little stick.
That holds the cigarettes.
I wanted one of those. That's the only reason why I wanted to smoke cigarettes is to have one of those sticks. So, and look like they look. They had the gloves on and they were smoking their cigarettes and they just looked so hot, right?
And glamorous.
Yes, darling, So I'm in the bathroom and I'm acting like them motherfuckers. Girl! That cigarette took me out to my death almost. Girl! I inhaled it, but I couldn't get the smoke out of my mouth. Like I couldn't get it out of my lungs. I couldn't exhale it. I couldn't get it out. For some reason, it just choked me out. And I put the bath towel over my mouth and I was coughing, falling down to the ground trying to get it out. And my auntie busted the door open. It was like, that's what you get. Stealing my cigarettes, She rescued me. And I have never
smoked again.
Girl, no.
Well, you know what?
No.
The one thing about cigarettes that I can't stand is that I'm a breath conscious person. So I can't, my thing is I don't like my breath smelling like just anything. I need something. I need to make sure my breath is tight at all times. So I didn't like the aftertaste of it. So it's just like you trying to brush your teeth, your tongue, all the gums, your tonsils.
And then you about to smoke another one in a minute anyway.
But I wasn't a smoker though.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't a smoker. I'm just saying those few times that I did smoke, I was like, I gotta brush my teeth or or I gotta do something like candy, halls, something.
No, I did try to smoke again.
And then my thing was, I said I don't like the fact that it stays with you for a while. And it's like you can't get rid of it.
Then it be about to put your eye out. It's on your hands. It's on
your
fingertips.
It's in your clothes.
It's in your hair. You cannot hide the fact that you just smoked a cigarette.
Yeah.
You just can't.
No.
It's like, oh, you a smoker? Okay.
And see, my granddaddy was a smoker. And I'm going to tell you, when he passed away, and I got, kind of got out of the habit of the whole smoking thing. It's so, oh my gosh, it's like acute now. It's like I can't even go anywhere without, oh, you're a smoker. Like I automatically sense it out. And I hate going to places. Like my brother, he DJs at this particular place and they smoke, but they be smoking other stuff. They be smoking other stuff. And I'm going to tell you, whatever they be smoking, it burns the crap out of my throat. I was like, what the hell they smoking? Yes, just me inhaling whatever they're smoking. I'm like, ugh. And when I leave out of there, I'm smelling like smoke. I'm like, I can't do that. So I'm sorry. That's a spending habit I don't want. That's a spending habit I'm glad I don't have. And I'm not knocking anybody who smokes. If that's something you're trying to stop,
run.
Right, because you'll save a whole lot of money. Yeah.
And you get your lips back.
And that's another thing. I
The
was like, I
lips
don't like
turn
my
black.
lip. I
Why
don't
do
like.
the lips turn black?
That's
You
how I know
dying.
a smoke. That's how I know
You're
smokers.
dying.
And I'm like, I don't like that.
You're dying.
You know what?
That's what it is. You're
Well,
dying.
Brittany, we all gonna die at some
No,
point.
you're dying. It's showing that you're dying. Your lips are turning black. Your color is changing.
Yeah.
Your voice is changing. Your cough is changing.
So
You're
don't
dying.
trip. There's this lady, and she works at a particular place, and I kid you not, she has that smoker's voice. Hello, can I help you? And it's exactly how she sounds. It's really deep. And I be trying not to crack up. She's real sweet, but she has that smoker's voice. And I just like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, can I get this, that, and the third? And I'm trying not to say because I know people probably know where I'm talking about. So I'm going to leave that alone. Because, yeah, she's popular in the area where I buy certain things. Yeah. But, yeah, spending.
That's a lot.
I know.
That costs a lot of money.
But I don't even think people.
And some cigarettes is higher than $10.
I'm sure.
Like
but I just remember it being like $3 a pack, $3.50 a
it
pack.
went up like every year.
It did.
And you know what's so funny about smokers? Smokers that I know, every year they say if these go up to $5,
I'm a quit.
I ain't smoking no more cigarettes.
And they still smoking.
They're $10 now, and you're smoking, and like you're lying.
It's called adjusting adapting.
And I think because I have an issue with being addicted to anything. Listen,
yeah, I
smoke your cigarettes, smoke your weed, drink your drinks. Don't be addicted, because once you're addicted, it owns you.
And I have a problem with that.
Own whatever you do. Don't let it own you.
Well, it's the same thing with spending. Now you letting the money control you, and you're not controlling your money.
Yeah, that boy itching your hand. You like, ooh, I'm about to get some money, just to be broke again next week. You get your check, you get your lashes did, you get your hair did, you get your hair shaved, trimmed, whatever. Buy a fit, go out, pop bottles. I don't know what this whole partying on a weekend thing is, because clearly, what are we celebrating? That we got a check? You worked for it. You were supposed to get that check. Okay? If you're not graduating and it ain't nobody's birthday, like, I don't see the need to, like, run out and celebrate every weekend. That's crazy, because come Monday, you, like, low on gas. Now you're borrowing.
Can I get $20?
Are you serious?
Really, that ain't even enough right now because gas high.
Yeah, you borrowing with fresh lashes and everything on, like,
can you cash at me $40?
Nope. I can't. I'm not helping you if I do. You need a lot of people to slam the door on you and tell you no. That's helping you. Okay?
Hey, tough love. That's what we're exhibiting here. Tough love.
You need marshals to be like, no.
You know what?
No. I'm telling you. When I woke up and knew I had a spending habit, is I went to Marshall's. I bought $483.36 worth of stuff. I never forget the dang on thing, okay? Use my debit card. Lakita, I bought those bags. I like the Marshall's bags, the big bags. I love those. They're $1. I had like 4 of those. Put them in the car. Because my life is so busy, I rode around with that stuff in my car for a week.
Oh, really?
Which gave me the indication that I didn't need nothing in them bags. I didn't need none of that stuff. You know what I did?
Took it back?
I pulled up to Marshall's and took everything back. And when she gave me that $483.36, I like to did the splits. Like, woo! I felt like I had hit the lottery. Like, are you serious? All this is mine. Like, I can leave with everything.
Right.
Every dime.
Right.
Thank you. It was nice doing business with y'all, but I didn't need none of that stuff. I don't know why I bought it. I didn't need another pair of booties. I didn't need any of that, and that's when it felt so liberating, because I had a moment to think like, dude, You don't need that stuff. I kept saying, I got to get these bags out the car. I got to get these bags out the car.
They never got them out the car.
Every day, I got to get these bags out the car. I'm going to have the boys get these bags out the car.
And you never got them
Never got them out the car. And when I did, they went back. That's how I got the bag out the car. Because before that, I would go to Marshall's and the bag would be sitting right there. Right there on the floor, Lakita. Just sitting there like, so you ain't going to wear us? No.
You're just going to have us, collect dust over here.
And I couldn't put it up. I ain't had nowhere for it to go. Ain't had no room. What are we doing? Why did you buy that stuff? See, when you have a relationship with me, myself, and I,
man, talk about it.
Okay.
That me, myself, and I conversation, because I know I do it all the time, where I be fussing at myself while me be in the corner looking at both of us like I don't know what the hell going on, but y'all need to figure that out.
Yeah, like why would you buy all that stuff? Because I wanted to, I liked it, and I needed it. Did you need it? You got 65 pair of leggings. Why you got 5 pair of leggings in that bag?
I don't know.
No.
It was another color.
These had pockets. The ones you got pockets. I painted in some of them. So what?
Right.
I'm
Man.
gonna take this stuff back.
But you know what? That's only when you're honest with yourself, though.
Yeah.
And you got to be honest with yourself in regards to how you are living your life and what's important. I remember somebody talking about being a minimalist. And the thing about it is, all the stuff that we sitting here discussing right now, we don't realize we don't need none of it. Mm-mm. A lot of the stuff we don't even need. The basics is what we need. But we drive this country in a way that it shouldn't be driven because of our spending. Mm-hmm. So, people, what are you going to do? Are you going to have that conversation with yourself?
Nope.
Are you going to actually do something different in regards to your spending? Are you going to monitor your spending? Are you going to actually take the time to say, you know what, I don't need this? Are you going to purge the stuff that you already have? How about those clothes you still got tags on? How about even with the investments that you're making? Are you making any investments? Are you actually building a portfolio? Are you creating your own bank so you can borrow from that? Because you can do that with whole life insurance. And there's other options as well. I can't think of the names of them at the moment. But are you doing those things to create a better life for yourself in a way that is going to be beneficial? Do your research, people. Because really, all the stuff that you're looking for, there's probably resources out there for you to get it for free. And then you need to really understand that, hey, do I really need this, or should I bless someone else with it? Yeah. Sometimes, we're in a season. I mean, we don't have to be in a season to be generous. You can be generous at any time. What are you doing? How are you living? Is that an ego booster for you? I think it's better to give than to receive. But in that, make sure that whatever you're spending it on, it's worth you having. And it's something that you absolutely need. With that said, we are ending the show. Because we are 43 minutes in. I didn't realize we was this long.
See you guys later.
Oh my gosh. So thanks for listening to the Landlord Tenant Show and other stuff with Miss Arindy and Miss Keita. And just so you know, if you have any suggestions and or any topics you want to discuss, you can call us at 947-234-4633. You can leave a voicemail or text us, whatever's best for you, honey, because we'll answer it all. And hopefully, our plan is for next week to be on YouTube. More information will come with that, and I'll make sure the notification will go out regarding that. But if there's nothing else, we are outie 5000G. Mm-hmm. Thanks for coming out. God bless you. Good night.